Cotton. Not just your reaction to this, but Ron Johnson and Senator Grassley put out a report, talked about $3.5 million from the former First Lady of Moscow, deals with Chinese nationals, Russian nationals, Ukrainian nationals, Russian oligarchs, Ukrainian oligarch, Kazakh nationals. It seems like it's a lot bigger than Burisma. Thoughts?
Oh, yeah, Sean, there's no doubt about that. You just rattled off just a handful of the business deals that Hunter Biden's been able to strike around the world. He must be a true business genius. And this latest report shows that Joe Biden's son-in-law may be cashing in on his public service as well. So I think now you have to ask the question, how many people in the Biden family are cashing in on Joe Biden's public office? I think his answer to that question would be, you don't deserve to know, just like he says when asked about packing the courts. So you're going to appoint a bunch of liberal lawyers to take your guns and threaten your property and censor your free speech and dictate how you worship your God. But here's the real answer. A lot of them are cashing in. We all know about Hunter Biden, now the son-in-law, his brother and his sister. They have all made money off Joe Biden for decades. You know, the Biden family is starting to rival the Clinton family in cashing in on their public service, Sean.
And I guess we always have the double standard, because if the last name of Hunter were Trump, why do I believe that there'd be a very different reaction to all of Hunter's business dealings? 1.5 billion Bank of China, Burisma. Any experience in oil? No. Any experience in gas? No. Energy? No. Ukraine? No. Why do you think they paid you millions? I don't know. Maybe because your father, was in charge of Ukraine? Probably. Yeah. Actually, a 49-year-old man said that on GMA. Now, that to me would be a quid and a pro and a quo. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I know, Sean. And with the son-in-law, look, it's very curious that he appears to have left the regular practice of medicine and gone into venture capital investing once he became part of the Biden family when Joe Biden was vice president. This didn't happen 30 years ago when he joined the family. When Joe Biden was vice president, they started this company. They've invested in hundreds of businesses in healthcare, which is a highly regulated industry, which, of course, has deep and widespread interest across a number of federal agencies. And, of course, people who are looking to influence federal policy, who are looking to influence a potential Biden White House, will want to curry favor with yet another member of the Biden family who's holding himself out as a key conduit and point of access to Joe Biden, just like his brother and his sister and his son have done for decades.
We have 30 seconds left. How do you see the state of the race 3 weeks out?
Well, I think it's on the knife's edge, Sean, both the presidency and the Senate. It could go either way, and that's why it's so important that Republicans get out, they work hard, they vote early or by absentee or on Election Day, give money, especially to a lot of these embattled senators, because if Joe Biden wins and Democrats win the Senate, then they are going to fundamentally change the structure of American government so we cannot have conservative governance in this country in the future.
If Americans don't want that to happen, every American needs to be all in. Thank you, Senator. Appreciate it. More hands.